Greetings. My name is Dr. Waddell Brooks, Sr., your host, and this is Community Focus. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an exemplary person. As a matter of fact, this is a person that you should know. Dr.
Jeal the Great.
Jeal the Great, okay? She's passionate about what she's doing. She's spreading the message that you are perfect for your purpose.
Yes, absolutely.
Everyone is here for a purpose. What you're excel in, someone else may not be interested in it and may excel in something else. And she's going to tell us all about it. She's a professor and life coach, a dynamic motivational speaker, actress, singer, songwriter, and the list goes on and on. I'm going to let her tell you about it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Jeal the Great.
Jeal the Great is the daughter of Pastor Eugene and Geraldine Robeson. Pastor Robeson is the pastor of the First Corinthian Missionary Baptist Church, 1529 Elizabeth in North Chicago, Illinois. And matter of fact, he's in the studio with us for any encouragement that we may need. But anyway, good morning, Jeal.
Good morning. How are you? Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, you're no stranger in the studio because I understand that you were, in the studio in Atlanta, Georgia, right?
Absolutely. I used to be a radio personality for a morning syndicated show called the Katie Bo Morning Show.
All right.
Loved it.
First of all, tell our listening audience a little bit about your personal and professional background. Mm-hmm. You're originally from this
I am.
area,
I was born and raised in Waukegan, Illinois. I am a Waukegan Bulldog. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
And you have several, I guess you have a role model too, is an attorney from Emory College in Atlanta.
Yeah, Rosalind Taylor.
Yeah.
I used to love her when I was a little girl. When I was growing up, she was like, I just thought she was so beautiful and so smart. And I remember going to one of her pageants. So I just wanted to be just like her when I grew up. Yeah.
Okay. But that didn't happen. God put us here for the purpose that he wants us to be here. And
absolutely.
You want to be like her, but that was not your niche. He had another purpose for you.
Yes, indeed.
And
but it was a good roadmap, though. I think it's important for when you're a little girl or a little boy to have someone to look up to that's positive.
Okay.
And even if you don't take the exact same career path as them, it shaped who I wanted to be as a lady and me being, classy and sophisticated because I was emulating what I saw.
Okay.
So even if you don't take the same path, it's very good to have somebody that you just look up to that's positive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you're from an educational family, too, because your mother and father are retired teachers.
Yes, amazing.
In
amazing
the school
parents.
system here in Lake County.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't want to be a teacher.
I didn't. And now I'm a professor at Spelman College, which is ironic. But no, I wanted to be an attorney.
Okay.
Yeah. But God was like, nope, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, you're going to act, you're going to sing, you're going to teach, you're going to be a motivational speaker, you're going to life coach. And I have a book out called Loving Your Daughter to Greatness that my daughter Brianna and I wrote together.
Oh.
So God's plan for you, his plan is perfect. So you just have to be open to his plan. And it's okay for you to have your own, you know what I mean? But you have to be open to what God has for you because it's perfect for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you had mentioned, too, you are perfect.
For your purpose.
For your purpose.
That's my slogan. Everywhere I go, I always teach people that, you are perfect for your purpose. So that means God equipped you with everything you need to be great. You know what I mean? Like how when I walked in the door, you said we all have different purposes. So whatever God, your personality, your height, everything about you is perfect for your purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about Jackson State University. It's one of the historic Black colleges.
Oh, yes. The Jackson State University. I graduated from the illustrious Jackson State University in Jackson, Mississippi. Mm-hmm. My parents graduated from the Jackson State University.
Oh,
and
okay.
My daughter is now at Jackson State University. So it's, I tell everybody, go to Jackson State. So love my school. It really shaped, a lot of who I am.
And it's very important to alumni to remember their colleges and make contributions to it.
Absolutely.
Sure. Because more African Americans graduate from historically Black universities than any other college.
Isn't that wonderful? It's I teach at Spelman, and I'm always so excited to see every semester, all the young men and women matriculating through Morehouse and Spelman and Clark Atlanta. So it's a blessing. Yeah.
Lake County is approximately 750,000 people, but I don't know how many up at 5 o'clock this Sunday morning listening to the program.
Right.
But I understand we have a pretty good audience on Sunday morning. But tell us some reflections that you would give them.
You know what? I would really tell everybody to make sure, like I had to speak at my dad's church this Sunday for his pastor's anniversary, which was amazing.
Okay.
And I talked about do what you came here to do and keep building. Like you have to do what God created you to do, and don't be afraid. Don't listen to people. Don't be bound by the opinions of man. If God has called and told you to do something great and amazing, it's for you to step out on faith and to do it. You know what I mean? So I just want to encourage everybody who has a dream, whether it's opening a business, whatever it may be, to do it, because there are people that need you to do what you were called and created to do. So do it. No fear, no reservation. You don't have to have everything in place. Step out on faith, put one foot in front of the other, and allow God to make you everything that he created you to be. It's very important for you to live your purpose.
And you also mentioned by loving your daughter to greatness.
Yes, that's the book that my daughter and I wrote. You can get it on Amazon, or you can go to my website, which is the title of the book, lovingyourdaughtertogreatness.com. So go check out our website. You can find out why we wrote the book, how it's affecting you, how it will help you as a parent and as a teen.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, we're talking with Dr. Jeal the Great. Jeal. I'm going to get a little practice with Jeal the Great.
Yes.
Professor, life coach, and she's, like I mentioned, she's a dynamic motivational speaker.
Thank you.
And you speak all over the country, too. Right?
I do. I travel, yeah. When I get back to Atlanta, I'll take a break. I have to film a movie, so I have to fly back early. But then I'll be speaking in Brunswick, Georgia. I was just in LA speaking. So yeah, I travel quite frequently, speaking and motivating and encourage people to live out their dreams and their purpose.
Yeah. Some of the role models you mentioned about Tyler Perry and
I've worked with him and Robert Townsend, Loretta Devine, Kim Fields, lots of great, Tatiana Ali. I've worked with lots of great actresses and actors and producers and directors.
And one of the great of all, the dynamic speaker that's known all over the world. Les Brown.
That was amazing. I worked with him in Savannah at his How to Be a Millionaire workshop. I was his facilitator. That was such a blessing. Yeah, he's awesome. When I was working with him, I didn't even know that I was going to be a motivational speaker. That's when I was doing radio.
Okay.
So I didn't even know that God was like setting me up. You know what I mean? Like, let me show you what you're going to be doing soon.
Right.
Yeah.
Amazing. Right. Tell us about Spelman College. Is it an integrated school now, or is it just all?
No, it's all girls. Spelman is all girls. Morehouse is all boys.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all young men and all young women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll forever be that.
Right. Okay. Now, if anyone want to get in touch with you, I know you have a website.
Yes, I do.
www.JailTheGreat.com, right?
Yes, JailTheGreat.com. Everything is JailTheGreat.com. So my website, my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Periscope, all of my social media is at Jeal the Great.
Right. And you're a great person, too, and you came from a great family.
Dynamic family, absolutely. I'm so blessed.
Tell us about your siblings, though.
Oh, I have a sister. I have an older sister whom I just adore, and I have a little brother whom I just adore. So, I had the best of both worlds growing up. I was able to have an amazing older sister that shaped me and shaped my confidence and self-esteem, and then my little brother who just got on my nerves like little brothers do, but I just love him so much.
Right.
So, I had the best of both worlds growing up with my brother and my sister.
Right. When did you become passionate, though, about what you're doing? Have you always been?
You know what? When I look back, like when I was in high school, I remember like always giving advice to young ladies. And I mean, I hadn't gone through anything really, in high school, but I remember young ladies that had been, molested and all these different horrible things happened to them. But they would come to me and, ask me for advice. I remember that. You know what I mean? And I guess, God put that in me at an early age to kind of speak life into people.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't realize that would be something that I would be doing, passionately and professionally. I didn't know that. But now when I look back, I can see, wow, God, you had me, having a heart for people even back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How do we convince the youth of today that they're not here by accident?
Oh, my God, they're not.
I mean, God has a purpose for
Yes, He
everyone. But how do we get that message across to them?
It starts in the home. That's why I wrote the book. Like, okay, it starts in the home. Like, parents, you have to speak life into your children because that's the foundation of everything. That's the beginning of everything they see, they hear, they believe. So it starts in the home, number one.
Okay.
If they're not getting it at home, hopefully, they have great teachers that are speaking life into them and helping to mold them, But it starts in the home, and then those of us that are called to reach them, we just have to do it. Like, I just spoke at a school in Atlanta. I can't remember the name of but it was a charter school in Atlanta, and there were children that were had bad behavior. Okay. So now they're at this school and they're doing really well. It's a Christian school. But even when I was there, I talked to them about purpose and I let them know you're not here just to exist. So the more we speak into them, the more we sow seed, somebody else will come and water it. You know what I mean? And it'll get in their minds and they'll begin to believe and to understand, like, I am great. I am here for a purpose. I'm not just existing. So just speaking life into them.
Yeah, we hear the Reverend Jesse Jackson,
Yes.
and the senior in Chicago at Push organization. He's always thought of that. I am somebody.
That's right. Isn't that amazing? Yes.
And that's amazing. But it's amazing. He gets this message every week across. But there's more killings
I know.
in Chicago than probably any other city.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
it starts in the home. It does. It really does. Like, if unfortunately, a lot of times people don't come from the best environments and their parents just don't know. So it's a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And, we want to break those generational curses. But even though there are a lot of killings, there are a lot of people still alive. There are a lot of people doing well. You know what I mean? We can always focus on the negative. And there are, and it's really sad. But for every killing, there's a young man graduated from college. You know what I mean? Okay. For every negative story, there's 100 positive ones. So, but of course, the news is not going to show that.
And I always relay the message, too, that my father left the home when I was 2 years old.
Okay.
And my mother led me to Sunday school.
Yes.
She didn't send me.
My parents did, too.
and she just passed away at 90 years old in 2005. My aunt was 91. And so it can happen. I didn't have any idea I'd be doing the things that I'm doing, but she kept me all the way. Everything I did and accomplishment I made, she would fly there,
Wow,
and my god sister would take her and so forth, and she was with me all the way. Oh. And I think this is the reason why I am doing what I'm doing today is because of, and I never look back. I was always looking forward.
Yes.
And the family, we instituted a Brooks Scholarship Foundation since 1995.
Oh, that's
we give $5,000 in scholarships each year.
That's amazing.
$1,000 to North Chicago Waukegan Zion.
Bless you all.
As a matter of fact, this afternoon we go to Zion Township, Zion Benton Township, then give $1,000 scholarship. I don't know the students, but the students that excel.
That's awesome.
In my hometown, East St. Louis, we give four or $500 scholarships down there, just to.
Man, that's wonderful.
But it can be done, even though you may not come from a functional family.
It can, absolutely.
You
just make a decision.
Depends on the parents.
And then you make a decision to be great. You know what I mean? There are stories of children who come from parents that are crackheads that decided this is not the life I want. I want to be great. So it comes down to a decision. But it's very important for parents, those parents that are listening, if you have children in the home, it's important for you to understand that they see you, they see what you're doing, they hear what you're saying.
Okay.
And, you need to speak life into them and show them a good example. No, there's no perfect parent, but it starts there. And then also, but the thing about God is he's, just equipped and given us just something inside of us to say, I'm going to make it in spite of. You know what I mean? So
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we talk about parents. I mentioned about mine. What about your parents?
Oh, my parents are amazing. That's why I'm amazing, because I come from great stock, as they say.
Okay.
Like my parents really encouraged us and always believed in us and taught us to be great and to be confident and to be strong. And, I tell people all the time, like my dad is the epitome of unconditional love.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why I think that's why I'm so passionate, want people to love themselves and to live purposefully, because I know what it's like to be loved.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's the key. Yeah.
So I think that's why I'm like, parents, that's why I wrote a book, Love Your Daughter to Greatness, because I don't know anything else but that. My father and my mother have always loved on me. So I know the impact that has on your life.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm so blessed.
Mm-hmm. And it's great for any community, and it may not have to be in the community to have role models be, take an active part in your life.
Yeah, definitely.
Positive role models.
Yes, it's important for us to mentor and to give back and pour into the lives of those who are coming, behind us, because they're going to be the leaders, the future leaders of the world. So, yeah.
This is fantastic. And you travel all over the country. You're giving motivational speak. I know this was. I know your dad. His chest was out to seeing you speak. And what happened? You don't need a podium. You have to move around when you're talking. I think you probably got that from Les Brown too.
I guess so. I can't like just stand behind it. I like to get like the energy of the people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm very like,
right.
You get it? You're amazing.
Right.
Do what God called you to do. Like, yeah.
Right. This is fantastic. So you try to reach all ages and all nationalities.
Absolutely.
Too, right?
I speak, I mean, I speak at events all ages. There's no the message of love and the message of purpose is there's no age to that. You can teach a kindergartner love, and you can teach a kindergartner purpose in a way they can understand it. So my message is universal. Yeah.
And you really emphasize that too. You are perfect for your purpose.
Yes. Your purpose.
Yeah, okay.
Not anybody else's. Not Oprah. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with seeing her and saying, oh my God, if she can do it, I can do it, because that's true. But you are your own person. You are your own entity. God, your way of making it, your way of doing whatever you're doing, God has a different way for you. You know what I mean? So it's perfect for your purpose. So people have to know that. And
Oprah has made so many people that were on her show. Now they have their own talk show,
And that's
they're doing their purpose.
And that's the beautiful thing. Like for God to give you a platform, to give somebody else a platform, and then you give somebody else a platform. It's all about paying it forward. It's about you. If you're a leader, you create other leaders. You know what I mean? Leaders are selfless. You're supposed to be selfless. So, yeah, you get blessed to be a blessing. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, we're talking with Dr.
Jeal the Great.
Jeal.
Yes, long
the Great. Jeal the Great. Professor, life coach, dynamic motivational speaker. And I can understand how you became a motivational speaker because your father and your mother.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, your mother, when she gave the speech or the talk, the thank you, for the and that's what you were here for, the pastor and First Lady's Robeson 22nd anniversary celebration.
Yeah.
And she was a motivational speaker
I know,
at the
right?
end of the program and stuff, did a fantastic job,
Yeah.
And for a pastor to be and First Lady to be at one church for 22 years.
Isn't that a blessing?
That's a long time.
It's a long time.
That's a long time. So there must have been love shown.
Oh, definitely.
All the way through.
Definitely.
And his love for them and their love for him.
Absolutely.
Great. And I noticed him mentioned in the Bible it speaks about God made pastors.
Yes, he did.
Well, he made pastors, evangelists, and that's another thing too. He's shown pastors, evangelists, teachers,
yes,
prophets.
We're all a part of the body.
Right. And so, he showed them that he had different jobs for everybody.
That's right. Isn't that awesome?
Everybody.
Everybody's needed.
So you're right on the right track there.
Yeah.
You're doing what God has led you to do.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
This is fantastic. Well, tell us about Atlanta. Is Atlanta a place that you would welcome people to come?
No, nobody. Please, nobody else can come to Atlanta. It's too crowded. No, go somewhere else.
It's still growing.
Yes, it's overpopulated. Like, go. We have signs that are like, don't nobody else come here. No, I don't. Well, no, don't come to Atlanta. Go to Texas. Go to Houston. Go to Dallas. Go to Florida. Don't come to Atlanta, please.
Yeah, well,
but I love it though.
It must
but
be
it's really
something must
seriously
be happening there.
Listen, I'm telling you, it's overpopulated. The traffic is horrible now. It's really bad. Don't come.
Driving is not easy then. Huh?
No,
it's not easy to
It's traffic
around.
all day. It used to, traffic would start like 3 or 4. Traffic is all day.
Right.
Literally, and on the weekends.
Right.
Yeah, it's bad.
We have another family here that I think are friends of your family too.
Oh.
The Taylors. They were, I guess, retired teachers also.
They sure were.
If for some reason they went to Atlanta. I think they went to Atlanta because their daughter is an attorney.
Yes. But they've been there for years.
Emory College.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, we've been there. I'm talking about nobody new can come. Like, we've been there for years, so we don't need any new people coming to it.
But there's a family that raised their kids. I guess they had 2 daughters, I guess. And they raised their children. And their children did not become teachers, although they were, exciting teachers. But that wasn't their niche. One was a teacher, I guess.
Oh, I think so. I'm not sure what Deborah does.
One was the attorney, Rosin.
Yeah.
Was the attorney there.
Yeah.
But no idea about coming back, huh?
Coming back to live here?
Yes.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. It's too cold. I cannot do the cold.
I know.
I despise it.
But, here, we don't, I guess we don't never get used to it. We just tolerate it.
My parents love it. My dad is like snowblower. They get the snowblower. I mean, they don't mind at all. I mind.
Right.
I need heat and sun.
We've gotten used to it.
I have. I've been in the South forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I would be here for a short time too, but the first year.
Where are you from?
East St. Louis.
Oh, well, you used to this.
Yeah. And came here for Illinois State University, and then on here, and retired at Great Lakes. As a equal opportunity manager. But I came out of my building to look for my car because I was facing a building.
Lord,
It was covered with snow.
Oh, I know.
I say, this is it. This is not another winter. Now, that was 1957. And I'm still here.
Right.
I'm retired and still here.
I know.
Okay. Tell us about some more encouraging things about the great, Jeal the Great, that our listening audience would, take from.
You know what? I think one thing about me that I appreciate about myself is I walk by faith.
Okay.
Like, I really am a faith walker, and that pleases God.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just encourage everybody to walk by faith. Like, I think, you're not going to always know everything. You're not going to always understand everything. But when you walk by faith, God just really opens doors for you. And it makes your life a lot easier. And also just really loving people and being kind to people, because people need love.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what anybody's going through. You can't look at anybody and tell just because they look fabulous. You don't know if they're broken on the inside. So another thing that I love about myself is that I really love people. And I know I got that like from my parents. Like, I genuinely love people and love on people. Mm-hmm. And I think if all of us did that, the world would be so much better. It wouldn't be as many killings in Chicago, because you would look at that person as as God's child. You wouldn't look at them as an enemy or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's important for us to really love one another.
And we have people try to accumulate everything physical, material things in life.
Yeah.
But I have never seen a Brinks truck behind a hearse yet.
Ever. You can't take it with you.
So you can't take it with you, right?
No.
And you should. And the scripture tells us what the poor will be with you always.
Always.
And that's the poor physically and also the poor in spirit.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I think you're here to uplift people.
Yes.
And by being a motivational speaker, that's what you're doing. You're doing
Yeah.
just what God wants you to do.
Yes, he does. And I appreciate him using me.
Exactly. He may use other people for other things, but for you, know you are perfect for your purpose.
Whatever it may be.
That's the key. That's
whether it's roofing houses,
down.
You be the best roofer ever. If you're a janitor, we need you. So be the best janitor ever. There's nobody's greater than anybody else.
Okay.
Like you said, we're all needed. We need the guy to operate this machine so we can be on the radio. You know what I mean? Nobody's job is less than. It's just a different purpose. But it all serves the greater good.
I asked him when we came in, this was his niche.
Exactly.
He loves this thing. and mine is behind the mic.
That's right. Absolutely.
So we all got different.
Yes, we do. And it's okay. And it's beautiful. So we don't have to, you don't have to try to be him. He doesn't have to try to be you. Just be you, love you, and be great.
This is fantastic. Your brother, you said a sister and a brother?
Sister and a brother.
Are they from this area too?
We were all born and raised here.
Okay.
But we just all moved away. My brother moved to Phoenix. My sister moved to New Mexico. I'm in Atlanta. So I guess all of us were kind of like, no, we're not going to do the snow.
Look,
think about it. Everybody's in a warm climate.
Right. And that gives your parents a different place to travel to go to.
Exactly.
This weather is something. Like I say, we just we don't get used to it. We just tolerate it. You know. So you told us all about Atlanta, and don't come.
Don't come.
Move.
Don't move. Don't move to Atlanta. It's crowded.
We have a great God. He created man. He created woman. And
yes, we do. Awesome God.
But I think we're always going to have chaos in the world until Christ comes, because when Adam ate the fruit, that started it. Right? It wasn't when Eve.
It wasn't when Eve. It was Adam.
Adam knew. He knew what he was doing.
Exactly.
And so
she was deceived. He was just disobedient.
Okay, because he knew.
She was tricked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. I want to thank you very much for sharing information.
Thank you.
As I mentioned to the potentially 750,000 people. By the way, what's population of Atlanta?
Too much. I don't even know. Too much. It's too much.
Too.
I honestly have no idea.
But it's steady moving all day.
All day. I'm telling you, the traffic does not stop. It's bad. And it just got like that in like the last 6 months, like all of a sudden.
Oh, there ain't?
Yes.
What about the airports? Is the largest airport in
crowded?
The largest airport in the country?
I don't know if it's the largest, but I know it's one of the hubs for Delta. So, and then we just built a new international side. So it's definitely huge.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm going to get this Jeal
the Great.
Oh, I got it right at the end of the program. Jeal the Great.
That's right.
Professor, life coach, dynamic, motivational speaker, and she's been sharing with us, you are perfect for your purpose.
Yes.
And if we get one thing to take home with us, just remember you are perfect for your purpose.
Yes.
And this is God's purpose.
That's right.
She's the daughter of Pastor Eugene Robeson and Geraldine Robeson, pastor of the First Corinthian Missionary Baptist Church, 1529 Elizabeth Avenue in North Chicago, Illinois. And there are many great things about your father. There's the street was named in his honor.
Isn't that a blessing?
And he has, I think he gave the first opening up the Congress, I think, 1 year. Was that the first year?
Let me tell you, every Christmas my dad gives a speech. So literally since I was a little kid, he would say, I want to thank the president. So he spoke that into existence. So our words are very powerful. So whatever you want, speak it. If you want to go speak at the White House, start speaking it. And sure enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Community Focus. My name is Dr. Waddell Brooks Sr., your host.